And now, here is the fellow to tell you all about our show, Harlem's mayor and favorite son, that clown prince of mirth, Willie Bryant.
Willie Bryant, that's me. Thank you. You're a wonderful audience. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're glad to be back. Got another great show for you, too.
Say, Willie, come here. I want to see you.
Well, no, Freddie, wait a minute. The people, we're the show. You know, go,
Oh, yeah,
go.
but Willie, I got to see you right now. I got to see you.
Freddie, not now. I'm busy. I'm going to put a show on. You can't bust in like this.
But it won't take you but a minute,
What do you want? What do you want?
I want a job. You promised to give me a job, Willie.
Freddie, look, I've got... What can I do with you? I got Faye Adams in the show. I've got Amos Milbourne in the show. I've got the Larks in the show. I got so many people in the show. I can't put you in the show now.
Yeah, put Freddie in the show.
Well, I'm not ready for Freddie.
I know, but Willie...
I tell you what, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
Will you take another job for the time being?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you see, they want a receptionist down at the library.
Yeah?
They say they want a man.
Well, Willie, I'm a man.
I didn't mean that. But I tell you, now, this is a very funny job because you meet a lot of peculiar people down there. They have, some people are very sensitive about certain things. And one woman in particular.
One?
Yeah, she goes down there every day. Yeah. This is the most amazing woman that you've ever seen.
What's the
You know
matter?
why? She can actually read what you're thinking.
Oh, no, I don't think she gonna read my mind.
She can read anybody's mind. She passes here every day. Funny thing, here she comes down. Hello, Flo.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bryant.
How are you?
Hello, Freddie.
How are you?
I'm not kidding you. She can read what you... You heard her call you Freddie. You never met her, huh?
But I don't believe it, Willie.
You don't believe it?
I don't believe in them things.
Out of my way.
All right.
Out of my way, skeptic.
You going over there?
Yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to open my mouth. Now, watch me.
Thank you, Mr. Bryant. All right. Thank you, Mr. Bryant. Thank you, Mr. Bryant.
See what I tell you?
Look here.
Huh?
You didn't say a word.
Amazing, isn't it?
She know what you was thinking about?
Everything I was saying.
I kept hearing her say, thank you, Mr. Bryant.
You know why?
Thank you.
You know why? The first time I said, what pretty skin and eyes you have. That's when she said, thank you, Mr. Bryant.
Yeah.
Second time I said, gee, that's a pretty dress. I was thinking that. She said, thank you.
Yeah.
Then I really topped it off when I said, what a beautiful wife you'd make for some man.
Oh, boy.
You see it, Blush?
And she read everything you was saying.
She can read your mind. I don't care what you're thinking.
I'm going over.
No, you're not. Now,
Yeah,
look,
let me
no,
go
Freddie,
over.
Freddie, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Remember, she can read what you're thinking.
That's all right. I'm going over there. I
You going
still
over there?
don't believe it,
Go
but
ahead.
I'm gonna try
Go
and
ahead.
see.
Go ahead.
I'm going to
Go
see.
ahead. I'll watch. I'll see.
All right.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Freddie.
Freddie, now what did you say? I knew you was going to do something.
I didn't open my mouth.
It wasn't what you said. What were you thinking?
I was just thinking, how much did she pay for them false teeth?
Get out of here. Oh, that's Freddie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about ready now to start the show rolling with some good music. One of the greatest musical aggregations in the country. The entire world. They top everything. And they're going to have a good old-fashioned jam session. You ready for a jam session? All right, let's get back now. Get ready to pat your feet and your hands because here is Lionel Hampton and the band. very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to you one of the country's greatest and most outstanding record artists. A young lady whose records have created quite a sensation all over this old country of ours. She's here with us tonight. Here she is, Miss Faye Adams. Hi, Faye. Nice to have you here, dear. What are you going to sing for us tonight?
Well, I guess it's every day.
Every day. Nice work if you can get it. Every day, Faye Adams.
Every day, a heart somewhere's broken. I'm sorry that this time it's mine. I'm so in love with you. Every day I know our love's dying. Oh, darling, can't you hear me crying? I'm so in love with you. Now, don't you believe me when I tell you that I've got all my trust in you. Yes, you knew it from the start. So, darling, please don't break my heart. Every day must I wait here by myself. Oh, darling, there's nobody else. I'm so in love with you. Now, don't you believe me when I tell you that I've got all my trust in you. Yes, you knew it from the start. So, darling, please don't break my heart. Every day must I wait here by myself. Oh, darling, there's nobody else. I'm so in love with you. Until you come back to stay, I'll be waiting every day.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you at this time one of the finest dancers that you've ever seen. Now, to stand here and make a long, long speech about him would really be keeping you away from a great treat. What? With as many Broadway appearances and nightclubs and theaters throughout the country? I bet you've seen him before. If you haven't, you're in for a great treat right now. Freddie, open the curtains, and let's bring on Bill Bailey.
Little bit of Bojangles. My good friend. You laugh, buddy. Here's what Bojangles calls tipping down Main Street. This one. That's one of my girls I can see with you. Going for myself now.
especially happy to present the next artist to you because I've known him for many, many years. I've watched his rise to stardom at many various stages of his life. When he started out as a nightclub singer in the theaters way back many years ago when he first went on an amateur contest. Today, he's one of the big names in the business. So here he is, Herb Jeffrey.
My heart, there's a song, and it all belongs to you. In my heart, there's a theme and a dream that you made true. Now I know I must confess to you, in this life I'll never find one who has such loveliness as you. In this world, in this mind, in my heart, there's a song, and it speaks of you alone, of your lips, of your arms, of a love I've never known. Then it sings to me like a symphony, and it ends and begins in my heart. In my heart, there's a voice, and it speaks of you alone, of your lips, of your arms, of a love I've never known. Then it sings to me like a symphony. Then it ends and begins in my
Just a minute. Wait a minute, honey. Ow! What is this? Now, don't go hollering, what is this? What is this? What does it look like? This is me, that's what it is. Well, this ain't the flying saucer. This is the sailing dishpan, honey. Well, sail on, honey. Oh, I mean, I'm just sailing all around, all over the place. Here, there, I'm sailing all over.
What's all the sailing about?
Well, you see, I was in to see my doctor this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he looked me over, examined me real good.
Uh-huh.
Then he put me out the office. He says, man, go ahead, get out right quick. Go ahead, pick up and enjoy yourself while you got time. So I'm just sailing around and picking up here, there.
Wait a minute, fella. Cool down. What did you pick up in California?
Well, they wasn't putting down nothing in California.
You're telling me.
Yeah, but I picked up and left from there in a hurry.
I know all about it.
Oh, but wasn't I glad to get back to good old New York.
Well, who wouldn't be?
Yeah, good old New York. No sooner I stepped off the plane there, right in the station, there was a man standing right in the station selling $5 bills for 50 cents.
How about that?
Yeah.
But how could that fella do that?
How could he do it? They can do anything in New York to make a living.
Oh, they can.
They don't ask you how you got it.
No.
All they want to know is have you got it.
Oh, smart, huh?
Yeah, and they waiting for you. You better bring it with you when you come here, too.
There must have been something phony about those bills.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say they was phony.
No.
No, they was just seconds, that's all.
Seconds?
Yeah, well, you see, they made a misprint on the bill.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you see, they had Lincoln's head printed upside down on it.
So what?
His mustache was where his eyebrows should be.
No kidding.
Looked just like John L. Lewis from the Strikers.
Oh, what? that?
Yeah, but I'm gonna get me a whole basket full of them bills, and I'm going on back out west, and I'm gonna do like the doctor said, pick up and have a good time while I got time.
Well, what's wrong with you, Freddie?
I can't keep up with those nice, beautiful girls like I used to. You know, doing that mumbo and all that.
Oh, Freddie, I'm surprised that you're worrying about the girls.
Well, I don't see nothing else in the world to be worrying about. Yeah,
Well, I'm here.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with me.
I should say not. I should say not. Are you old?
Don't you remember that old saying?
What old saying?
You know, they say a woman is like a streetcar. You miss one here, another one along any minute.
Oh, just like streetcars. Just as I... Yeah, but I'm scared by the time I get there, they'll all be going back to the car barn for repair.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, don't let that worry you.
No, I won't. I mean, after all, you know, you're all right.
Oh, well, I hope I am.
Yes, indeed. I'm telling you, I'm lost as I can be.
Well, what about your doctor? What did he tell you to do?
Well, he told me to go head on and enjoy myself, but I can't get back there.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Well, you poor fella, I really feel sorry for you.
Yeah, don't worry about nothing no more, huh?
I should say not.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you try doing the mambo?
Yeah.
See how easy it is?
Si, senorita. Look at that.
Just, follow me.
Oh, yes, that's really falling into it.
You got it all right now?
I don't know. I think I have.
Don't I send you?
You send me all right, honey, but I'm scared I'm too weak to take the trip. Yeah.
The next artist is one of the great names in the blues and rhythm field. Although the tune he's going to play now is a real bouncy one, but it carries a very important message, and I want you to listen to it. Here he is, Amos Milbourne.
Bad whiskey made me lose my happy home. When I left for home this morning, I promised I would think, stay real straight and sober. I swore I wouldn't drink bad whiskey. Bad whiskey. Bad whiskey made me lose my happy home. I passed up all the pool halls, gave the boys a slip. Before the night was over, I started in to sip bad whiskey. Bad whiskey. Bad whiskey made me lose my happy home. My buddy had a party. The cats were on the loose. We started out with soda and ended up all juiced. I'm bad whiskey. Bad whiskey. Bad whiskey made me lose my happy home. sad. Now the blues have got me, and I sure got them bad. Bad, bad whiskey. Bad, bad whiskey. Bad, bad whiskey. Made me lose my happy home. Made me lose my happy home. Made me lose my happy home. Made me lose my happy home.
Friends, did you ever pass a theater or a nightclub when someone was coming out and you'd hear the expression used, "Say, didn't she sing like a lark?" Well, if that expression holds true, you're in for some good singing, because I take pleasure in presenting to you at this time, the Larks. And here they are.
Is waiting for the sunrise. Every road is covered with dew. The flesh on high, his sleepy maid is calling, and my heart is calling you. The world is waiting for the sunrise. Every road is covered with dew. On high, this maid is calling, and my heart is calling you. Dear one, the world is waiting for the sunrise. Every rose is covered with dew. The flesh on high, his sleepy maid is calling, and my heart is calling you. The stars may be shining in the sky of blue, but we will still be calling you. Yes, you. Yes, you. We calling this the sunrise, sunrise.
Introduced a couple of our cast to you right now, because I want you to know them like I know them. Flo, come here.
Willie.
Freddie, come here. How you both?
Oh, fine, Willie.
You know, you kids have been running in and out of the show, spatting, and I bet that a lot of people in the audience hate you.
No, wait.
And maybe some people hate you.
Oh, no.
But in true life, they're really wonderful people, and they are married.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how about the marriage, huh?
Well, you know how love life is.
How?
It starts off when you sink in his arms.
Yes.
And winds up with your arms in the sink.
How about that? What do you say, fella?
Oh, well, I tell you the truth. You know, marriage life is too many rings in it for me.
Too many rings?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, first there's the engagement ring.
Right.
And then the wedding ring.
Right.
And then the supper ring.
But it's great, though, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is, Willie.
Oh, it's all right. But I don't know. I still think I got tricked into my marriage, though, Willie.
Hey, that brings something back to my mind. I heard a fantastic story. I wish you would enlighten me on it.
What's that?
Is it true that your little brother, when Freddie was courting you, slipped the minister down to the house and he got down behind the sofa?
That's right.
Then the little brother came through the living room with his baseball suit on and the bat?
That's right.
And he said, "Who likes the Dodgers?"
I said, I do.
Then the little boy said, "Who likes the Giants?"
I said I do.
And is it true that the minister jumped up from behind the sofa and said, "I now pronounce you man and wife"?
That's right.
I heard that. Wonderful life, huh?
Well, I'll always remember that. And another thing, it hits me all the time. Is that, what is this saying about English language or something?
Oh, you mean the English language being the mother tongue?
Yeah, that it must be right.
Why?
Because father never gets the chance to use it.
Oh, Freddie. Good luck to you. Thank you. And bye-bye. Freddie and Flo. Thank you. Now, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, once again, that sensational man of rhythm to play another great number for you, Lionel Hampton.
Come on, boy. You can do it. Come on, ain't nothing to it. He ain't got nothing on the ball, Jackie, boy. Hit the ball. The bases are loaded. Clean 'em, Jackie. He ain't got nothing but a slow, fast, inside, outside ball that curves. Hit it, Jackie. There it goes. Oh, home run. I knew it. Everybody's running. Everybody's running. Help yourself. Everybody. Get up. Next man up. Next man up. Who is it? What? Ball one. Who's up? Who's at bat? Tell me, man. Who's at the bat? Hit it, hit it, hit it, Roy boy, hit it, Roy boy. Hit that ball, Roy boy. You gonna win this game for me today.
Hello.
Go ahead, hit that ball, Roy.
Hey.
Whatever.
Hey, fella.
Yeah, what?
I see you're quite a baseball fan.
Oh, this is the day's game. The day's game of all games.
Fine.
You know?
I agree with you, but give me a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, you know anything about baseball?
Oh, me, I'm an old
Great
baseball
game. Here you
fan.
are. Help yourself. There you are. Go ahead. Hit that ball.
I want cigarettes.
Oh, cigarettes. Good. I heard you the first time. Here you are. There you are.
How do you know this is the kind I wanted?
That's the kind you got. Whatever kind you want, you got it. Hit the ball.
You're really wrestling in baseball, aren't you?
Don't interrupt me.
I remember, give me my change now if you're so interested. I got to go.
Say what?
I said, give me my change for my $10 bill.
What change?
I just gave you.
You gave who $10?
You. $2.
Look, I only got 4 tens in here.
Now, look, fella, don't tell me I didn't give you $10. Now, look in that box. My $10 in there.
Wait a minute. Hit
now,
the ball.
Wait a minute. I'm not kidding with you. I want my
Look,
change.
I ain't kidding. You don't
look in there.
I got 4 $10 bills. Is your name on either one of them?
Yeah, there it is, right there. Yep.
Maybe you're right. I don't think I remember this one this morning. I'm going to give you a change.
Thank you.
There's 6, 7,
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, wait, you know one thing you asked me if I knew anything about baseball?
Yeah, this is a great game. Wait a minute.
Now, wait a minute.
Hit it, Gil. Hit it, Gil.
All right. Hey, come on, let me slide out. Now, give me my change.
What change?
My $10.
I just handed you your
Listen,
change.
mister, you're so wrapped up in baseball, you don't know what's happening in here.
Maybe I'm a little forgetful.
All right, give me my change.
What did you give me?
$9.75. $10.
$10.
Yeah, $9.75.
There's 5,
Right.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8.
Yeah, you're talking about Gil Hodges. Now, that Gil Hodges is quite a baseball player.
Wait a minute, he's at bat. He's at bat.
He's at bat again, huh?
Strike one.
Yeah,
Strike one. I hear it. Wait a minute. He's on.
Hey,
2
look,
men on base. Wait a minute. Don't interrupt me.
I've got to go.
Yeah, go ahead. Goodbye.
No, give me my change.
I just gave you your change. Go ahead.
Now, listen, mister, give me my change, please. I know you're a baseball fan. You're all enthused, but I want my change.
Baseball or no baseball, I just gave you a change for $10. You walked in, you asked me for a cigar.
I'm not playing with you, fella. Give me my change now. $9.75.
Who do you think you're hollering at? Don't holler at me. This is my money I'm giving
give me my
away.
change.
Well, then you take your change and don't ask me for no more because I'm running out of money. You know? 5, 6,
Yes.
7, 8. Now that's all. Here's your 75 cents. Here's 50. Here, give me a quarter. Just give me a quarter back. Take the $1. Now go ahead, will you please? Thank you. Please don't bother me. This is a game of games.
You've got a very bad attitude.
Yeah, you got a bad attitude.
If you've got that kind of an attitude and you're in business, I don't want your cigarettes. Give me my $10.
I don't want your business.
Give me my $10 back.
Get out of here. What?
Give me my $10 back. I gave you your cigarettes now.
Yeah, you gave me. Here, I'm glad to get rid of you. There's your $10 back. I got your cigarettes. Now get out. I don't need your business here.
Thank you very
Goodbye.
much.
You imagine him? Thinks he can make a fool out of me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce at this time a young lady whose career has been a fabulous one. One who's known throughout the world affectionately by the profession as Little Miss Sassy. And here she is, Sarah Vaughan.
I look for my heart, it's perdido. I lost it way down in Torito while chancing a dance fiesta. Bolero, he glanced as I danced the bolero. He said, taking off his sombrero, let's meet for a sweet siesta. I wasn't so when we both came close. Love was the moon when we said adios. Since then has my heart been perdido. I know I must go to Torito, that yearning to lose Perdita. I look for my heart, it's Perdita. I lost it way down in Torito. He glanced as I danced the bolero. He smiled as he tipped his sombrero. Was the sun when we both came close. Love was the moon when we said, since then I must go to Toledo, that yearning to lose. Perdido, perdido, perdido. The day the fiesta started. Perdido, perdido, perdido. That's when my heart departed. It's perdido.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Oh, gee, you're wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, cut it out now. Stop. Oh, you're wonderful. I love you. Oh, wait a minute. Come on over.
How you
What's
doing,
the matter?
Willie?
Hey, Nipsey.
Oh, it's good to see you. Say, I didn't see you since we tried to make a date with those two beautiful girls.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, how'd you make out?
Solid, Jackson. Solid. Hey, how'd you make out?
Stonewall, Jackson, Stonewall.
You know, Nipsey,
What's that?
it really must be wonderful to stand up here and make people laugh. To be a great comedian like that. Gee, I wish I had that knack, you know?
Nothing to it, Uncle Willie. You could do it.
Oh, no, not me.
We could do it.
You and I?
We can be a comedy team, and we don't even need to rehearse.
Oh, no, this I won't believe.
I'll show you.
Not with me, you know?
Yeah, with you.
All right.
Right
now,
here, we can make them laugh.
Prove it to me.
All right, now all you got to say is, that's good,
That's good.
or that's bad.
You mean to say we can make them laugh just saying that's good or that's bad?
That's all you got to say. Whichever occurs to you, you just say, that's good, or that's bad.
And we'll make them laugh.
We'll make them laugh. Want to try?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
All right.
All right?
Yeah.
Uncle Willie?
Yeah.
I just got married.
That's good.
No, that's not good. I married an ugly old hag.
Oh, that's bad.
No, it's not so bad, because she is rich.
That's good.
No, it's not so good, because she's rich and she's mean. She won't give me any of the money.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, it's not so bad, because she bought me a beautiful house.
Yeah, that's good.
No, it's not so good. The house burned down.
Oh, that's bad.
No, that's good, because she was in it. Now she's gone. I'll get all the money. And that's good.
You know what? I can tell right now that you're going to be a wonderful audience. And with a great, warm reception like this, we just can't miss. Well, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Ready for a good show? I'm ready to present it to you. Presenting at this time a gentleman of royalty in the musical world with a great musical aggregation. So let's get together, and you'll say, that's good, as we present to you Count Basie and the orchestra. time now to sort of slow the tempo down and introduce you to some real solid groove music that's sound as a rock. In fact, I'd like to present to you a man who wisened the world up about what the blues is all about. They call him Big Joe Turner, the daddy of the blues, and I like to set a tempo sort of like this for him to bring him on so I can give him to you. Hey, Joe. Hey, Big Joe Turner. Come on in.
Nervous like. Gets crazy, no? Sound off, boy. Let 'em rock a while. Crazy. Get out of that kitchen, baby. Wash your face and hands. Get out of that kitchen, baby. Wash your face and hands. Wear your big smile up because I'm such a hungry mess. When you wear your hair, baby, look so mellow and fine. When you wear your hair, you look so mellow and fine. I can't believe my eyes, all that jive in mine. I believe to my soul you a devil with 9 holes. I believe to my soul you a devil with 9 holes. Well, all our work pays the faster my money goes. I did shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. You won't do right, I don't know. Shake, rattle, and roll. Wait. 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 Well, all right. Yeah, get it, boy. Like a one-eyed cat peeping in a steeple's door. Like a one-eyed cat peeping in a steeple's door. I can look at you, baby, there you ain't no child no more. Well, over the hill, way down underneath. Well, over the hill, way down underneath. You make me roll my eyes, baby, make me grit my teeth. I let shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Well, hurry up, baby, before I get too old. Rattle, and roll.
I might as well get out of this mood, though, right now and sort of get into what they call a jumping mood. You know what I mean by jumping mood? Well, that's sort of a slang for getting with it and let's boot it. And I got 4 boys here who can really boot it for you. Are you ready for them? So let's boot it up. The Delta Rhythm Boys.
Dry bones, easy go, cry them. Dry bones, easy go, cry them. Dry bones, now hear the word of the Lord. Easy go, connect to them. Dry bones, easy go, connect to them. Dry bones, easy go, connect to them. Dry bones, now hear the word of the Lord. Well, the toe bone connected to you. Foot bone connected to you. Heel bone connected to you. Ankle bone connected to you. Leg bone connected to you. Knee bone connected to you. Thigh bone connected to you. Hip bone connected to you. Backbone connected to you. Shoulder the shoulder bone connected to your neck bone, connected to your head bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Now them bones gonna walk around. Now them bones gonna walk around. Now them bones gonna walk around. Now hear the word of the Lord. Disconnect them bones, them dry bones, disconnect them bones, them dry bones, disconnect them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. Well, your head bone connected from your neck bone, connected from your shoulder bone connected from your backbone, your backbone connected from your hip bone, your hip bone connected from your thigh bone, your thigh bone connected from your knee bone, the knee bone connected from your leg bone, the leg bone connected from your ankle bone, the ankle bone connected from your heel bone, the heel bone connected from your foot bone, the foot bone connected from your toe bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Oh, well, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord.
At this time, it's indeed a pleasure to present to you an artist that I've greatly admired since I first had the pleasure of seeing and hearing her on our show. And we're mighty happy to have her back with us again, and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy just as much as you did the last time. And here she is, Martha Davis and her spouse.
Well, mister, you've had your last chance, and this sister's through with your romance. There's no need to even ask why. I've just one thing to say, and that's goodbye. Read all about your trip away. All the columns say you just love to play. Just one thing to say, and that is, honey child, goodbye. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to know where you're at. I don't want to meet you, you bum, you. Gonna hit you with the little baseball bat. Now will you please get out? And when I say out, I mean away. Let the doorknob hit you where the boogeyman bit you. All I got to say is, honey, goodbye. Serve me breakfast in bed. Yeah, I'm gonna get a great lover who charms will discover. Look out. P.S. to you, honey, drop dead. Want to find me a nice young gent who you really think my frame's gold embossed. Yeah, he'll be full of nutrition like the Hollywood tradition. Look out, honey. I'll get lost. I was behind you when you went up, but I ain't gonna be behind you when you go down. Don't wire me SOS, cause I ain't in that mess, and my address, forget it. On back where you been, we meet you once more. I think I'm gonna do just a little old living myself. And Satan's back door, goodbye forever. I'll see you never. Off we the same. Adios. Au revoir. And goodbye.
Thank you. That was wonderful. And now for a fast changeup. You know, when a pitcher gets a 3-2 count on a batter, you know what he does, don't you? He comes in with that fast ball. Well, on deck out here, we got a little slugger who refuses to be pitched out. And I'm sure that you will agree with me when I say he's one of the greatest. And here he is, Little Buck. Good luck. There's a little rascal who refuses to be struck out. He's a hard hitter. And speaking of hits, well, there's a guy standing on the on-deck circle right now, waiting to come on, and he's more or less been a hit every time he's been on the Harlem Variety Review. He's more or less a regular. I would say that his batting average is about 1,000. I'm sure that you'll agree with me, too. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, that home run hitter of songs, Nat King Cole.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Sitting by the ocean, me heart she feels so sad. Sitting by the ocean, me heart she feels so sad. Don't got the money to take me back to Trinidad. Fine Calypso woman, she cooked me shrimp and rice. Fine Calypso woman, she cooked me shrimp and rice. These Yankee hot dogs don't treat me stomach very nice. In Trinidad, $1 buy papaya juice, banana pie, 6 coconut, 1 female goat, and plenty fish to fill the boat. 1 bushel bread, 1 barrel of wine, and all the town she comes to dine. But here is bad, $1 buy, cup of coffee, ham on rye. Me throat she's sick from necktie, me feet she hurt from shoes, me pocket full of empty, I got Calypso blues. it was. I even think her name is false. But Calypso girl is good a lot. Is what you see, is what she got. Sitting by the ocean, me heart she feels so sad. Don't got the money to take me back to Trinidad. Wow, 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 wow.
Mr. Chan!
Man, Moreland.
Hey, Nipsey Russell.
Where have you been?
What do you want to know? Where you don't want
Where have you been?
What do you want to know where I've been for?
Boy, I was at home lying in my bed,
Yeah.
thinking about the money that I owe you. And I just couldn't sleep.
Couldn't sleep.
No, I had to get up out of my bed to come over and find you and tell you that I can't pay you.
Now you fix it so I can't sleep. How come you can't pay me?
The races. Oh, low-down hound.
Hounds? What kind of races do you play?
Horse races.
What track you play at?
I play over here.
That track's crooked. Why don't you play over here around?
That's where I lost my money.
Yeah. How much did you lose?
I lost
You
about...
didn't have that much. No, all you had was...
I had more than that.
Yeah.
I bet on a horse, and that rascal didn't come in.
Was he that far behind?
Yeah.
Who was the jockey riding him?
A jockey by the name...
He can't ride. No, I thought he went out here to ride for
He
Mr.
did, but they fired him. He came on back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and do you know what he did?
What?
Let me tell you, boy,
You should have had him arrested. Now, the horse you should have bet on was
he
number...
was scratched.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, Dan, you don't look so good.
No, I don't feel so good either.
Oh, why don't you go away? Take a little trip for your health.
Yeah, I think I'll go out here to...
Don't go out there. They're filled up. I would suggest that you go over to...
And get 10 years?
If you went, how would you go?
Driving.
Driving what?
1900
You'll never make it.
Hey, look here. What time is it?
Well, now it's
Is
almost...
that late?
Yeah.
I got to go over here and see...
She's not at home.
Well, where is she?
I think she went down...
I'll see her then. You take it easy.
All right.
Au revoir.
That's why I like to talk to Man Dan. We always understand each other. But let me tell you, I did go to the racetrack. Went to the racetrack, I had a roll big enough to choke a horse. That's what I should have done, was choke that rascal instead of betting on him. I bet $15 on a horse's nose. Found out after the race I could have bought him for 10. I didn't mind him getting left at the post. That could happen to any horse. But when he stopped in front of the grandstand and asked me, which way did they go? That's when I gave up. And I thought I had a good horse. He left the post 20-1. Came in at 5:15. The horse ran so slow that the jockey actually felt guilty. He felt guilty. When he got in the stretch, the jockey started giving the whip, you know. The horse stopped, looked back at the jockey, said, man, what are you hitting me for? There's nobody behind us. I left, walked around to the little place where they were serving drinks. All of a sudden, a guy walks into the bar. He had his handkerchief up to his neck like this. He raps on the bar. The bartender comes over, says, what can I do for you? The guy said, bartender, you want a drink? Bartender said, don't I know you? He said, where you been, over to the racetrack? Said, did you win? You bet? You lose? How much you lose? Bartender said, $2. The bartender said, $2,000? Bartender said, gee whiz, if I lost $2,000 on the races, my wife would cut my throat.
And now it's a pleasure to present to you Cab Calloway.
Here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red-hot hoochie coochie. She was that she was neat. He gave her a home built of gold and steel, a diamond car with people at the wheel. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Believe me, I'm bam, tickle-bitty, I'm booty, I'm bam, ooba-labba-dooba-labba-doo. He gave her his townhouse and his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Heidi, hi. Heidi, 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 hi. Oh, heedy, heedy, heedy. Heedy, heedy, heedy. Heidi, 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 ho. Heidi, 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 ho. Poor man, poor man, poor man.
I'd like to present to you at this time a young lady who just a few months ago was tabbed the mama girl. And had she cried, Papa, I would have been there. Oh, she's so gorgeous. She's so beautiful. She's so sweet. She's so wonderful. Hello, Ruthie.
You know what, Willie?
What?
You say the sweetest things.
Yeah?
You know, I kind of like you, too.
Go on.
You're clever, you're dynamic.
Go on.
You're terrific. And
Go on.
most of all, you're so handsome.
Handsome? You mean handsome?
Oh, forgive me, Willie. I really couldn't remember everything you told me to say about it.
Oh, girl, go on and sing.
That I will. Every time it rains, I think of you. And that time I feel so blue. When the rain starts falling, my love comes tumbling down, and it's raining teardrops from my eyes. Well, if you see clouds here in my eyes, it's just because you said goodbye. Although the sun is shining, there's no summer sky, and it's raining teardrops from my eyes. Remember the night you told me our love would always be. I wouldn't be blue and lonely. Well, if you'd come back to me, every single cloud would disappear. I'd wear a smile if you were here. So, baby, won't you hurry? 'Cause I'll miss you so. And it's raining teardrops from my eyes. Well, remember the night you told me our love would always be. I wouldn't be blue and lonely. Well, if you'd come back to me, every single cloud would disappear. I'd wear a smile if you were here. So, baby, won't you hurry? 'Cause I miss you so. And it's raining teardrops from my
Again, it's Basie Rhythm time as we present the great Count Basie and his orchestra. Basie.